was Heading to Everett, Road to Everett, Heading to Everett, Heading to Everett by Bill Robinson. A thoroughly excellent tune. I'm going to have a lot of fun teaching this because it does a lot of really cool things in wrapped around chording. The first part is works off from the left side treble bridge and then dives into the right. So the first part is going to be this. So you can start with your right hand, work it up on these three, work it up on the F sharp, the G, and the A. So you can do a little rock there. Now that's going to be the first thing. You're going to do that over and over until you can pick that up, because the next one is only one note higher, only one string higher. So here it is once again. You go to the next one. You start out with a G. So exactly what you did before, only go up one string. So you need to stop the video and work on this part until you get that up to about this. That's about as fast as they're going to be playing it. Unless you get Bill Robinson, then he's going to go nuts. But your first notes are, stop it right here and we'll see you when you get done. Great. Then the next part is going to be where you're going one string up and do exactly the same thing. You're starting right on the G. So the first thing you did was do that first set. Now you just move it up one string, and you should be about the same fast. So you're going to same speed. So you're going to be about like this. Now from this point, you're going to end up doing a double hit down here. So you're going to do your right hand from here, from the B to the A, walk it up, then bring it back down. Now you see what I did here? I'm backing down here. So it goes. Right hand, walk it up, walk it. You're rocking back down with that E and D. Now you're into the second half of the A, and you're doing exactly the same thing. Now I've got that right hand double hammered here, and then you're just back on the E. Now here's your chord part. This is where Bill does a great job of wrapping some chords up into it, because I'm going to go out here to the D, which is, so I'm going to hit the F sharp. My right hand's going to be droning on the A, and I'm going to go from the F sharp back down to the D. Here's the A part. Now the B part, the B part is a kick. The B part is wonderful. You're going to start out here on the right side on the bass bridge on that D, and what you're going to do is your first phrase is going to be this. That's your first phrase. This one you want to be pretty solid on, because you're going to be moving around quite a bit in the dulcimer. You're really going to pick up a lot of big chords in this, and the way you do that is to kind of keep your eyes focused on one spot and use your peripheral vision. So you're going to hit that you're going to hit that D over here. This is your first phrase. Stop it right here and practice it up a second. The next phrase is really cool, because what you end up doing is you're going to use your left hand down here on the marked bridge on the bass. What? I can't do that. Yes, you can. You can put your left hand over here, back down here onto the G, and what you're going to do is you're going to follow that outhouse chord all the way up. Now we talked about the outhouse chord, which is the two narrow ones here and the big ones here. If you kind of put them together, looks like a box, only with the angled roof. I'm not going to have any little half moons bored into here, so you're going to have to kind of imagine it. But you do this first phrase. Your left hand goes down here to the marked bridge. Second one, skip a string. Then it's mark bridge to mark bridge. And you go right up here to the B. Now this is a phrase you want to practice quite a bit. Because especially with your dulcimer, especially with the dulcimer on the bass bridge, this one gets real boomy, but some dulcimers have a real advantage in that they don't ring so much or they don't sustain so much in that bass bridge. This is where you can really start to shine with those types of dulcimers. So your phrases is this. Then nice big D chord. Your next phrase is going to be this. This is an A chord right here. This little chippy thing here. This is a third third position A chord. So what you're going to do is this. So in the guitar player, he's just got his fingers on the A, and you have to rattle it in with this L-shaped A. Then you're going to rattle it back down. Recognize what we did here? Now you go back and do this whole thing, same thing again. See, the cool part about this fiddle tune is you only have to learn really 4 phrases, and it takes care of the whole song. So here's the next one. Big chord. Now you're going to do your A. So walk, chord, chord. Now one last thing, before this thing gets too long, it takes me hours and hours to put it on YouTube. The phrasing, you take these things into chunks. Don't worry about there's some that you haven't been familiar with. This starting with the left hand over here at the G. But each one is a separate phrase, and I've done my best to try to break them down into those phrases so you can work on that particular part and work yourself up so you're speeding up faster and faster. And finally you pick up and you put the 2 pieces together, you got it done. This is an elephant that you eat one bite at a time. Enjoy the program and have fun with the tune.